Apocalypse Gaming.
So just for kicks and because I can, I'm going to be using my old Citadel single action airbrush, which I believe is a repack of a Pache brush but with this fancy bolt gun hand on it. To be fair, it's actually a comfortable brush to use, and it's very forgiving with the quantity of paint, or the thickness, viscosity of the paint that you can shoot through it. For base coating the tower, I'm going to be using some Daler Rowney just thick acrylic paint that I've thinned down using proprietary, it wasn't proprietary actually, that's nonsense, thinned down using Vallejo thinner, and I'll be using the new Sparmax Arism Viz compressor on this one. So that's my gear and that's my setup that I'm using on it. Should I want to adjust my airflow with a single action, I can obviously use the regulator on this just to take the pressure up and down a wee bit as well. So that's the setup, let's crack on and get some of this done. So let's just kick on the compressor and start working. So next up I'm going to be highlighting. I'm going to try out something different. I don't think I've ever taken a piece of terrain this scale and tried to do zenithal highlighting. I'm going to try some zenithal highlighting with the airbrush. If it fails, I can always go back in and dry brush it and do it the way I normally do. But it's Mars Black, Buff Titanium is the two colours that are mixed, and it's the wife that does all our mixing for us, so fantastic. So that's what it's about to crack on with. There's kids singing Twinkle Twinkle outside, that's why it's stuck in my head. But now that I've mentioned it, you can't hear it because they've stopped! Typical. I'm not making it up, they are singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So next up is an even lighter grey tone, again mixed from our pre-mixed terrain batch of paints, that the wife kindly does every time I start to run short, because she's got a very good eye at rematching colour tones that we've used in the past. And again, I'm just using the same kit as before, back in with the old Citadel brush, my new compressor from Sparmax, the Arism Viz, and obviously a bit of safety there, but it's in the background. And I don't know why halfway through that sentence I gone and hit stop record when I actually meant to turn on my compressor and turn on my air booth. So hopefully nothing was missed there. So just taking some Vallejo white primer, and I'm going to mix a spot of that in with the mix we've got just to lighten that up again a bit further. Just for the most extreme highlights now. And then if that's not light enough, I'll probably go in with a very small amount of pure white. But I'm hoping that this will be light enough to carry the theme. Noticeably lighter, so hopefully that'll do the job. We shall find out. So the varnish I'm going to hit it up with is Liquitex matte varnish. Perfect for terrain, not so great for most airbrushes as it tends to want to clog them. The Galleria stuff's a far better matte varnish if you're wanting to spray it, but I'm going to get away with it on this because it's a Citadel single action brush that I'm using, which as I say is exceptionally forgiving. although you do need high pressure. Really should get a wee turntable. Make life easier for this. 2 seconds. See, when you've got a tool it makes life easier, use it. Okay, total brain fart, forgot I was filming this. I have added some ivy running up the side. Oh, I haven't even shown you it painted. That was it painted after the airbrushing, and then I've one tone light dry brush added. I've then added some ivy and some tufts, along with some staining from vegetation along the bottom. The staining was using Lifecolor set. I'll put the link down below for the one I used. It's Army Painter tufts and ivy that's been added, and I'm now about to use another set from Lifecolor, which is Lichens and moss, to put some different green stains where you'd expect some moss etc to be growing in, like these sort of areas and around there, just wherever you'd expect the moss. So I'm just going to add some of that now. But that was the sort of damp and mould vegetable staining that was coming up the side of the building that I've got down at the bottom. As I say, tufts and ivy running up it.
Please hang up and try again.
You know that way when some things don't go to plan? That's what's happened to the end of this video. I filmed some more stuff for you, but I've got corrupt data. Now, under normal circumstances, that wouldn't be much of an issue. But the tower was a present. And the tower has been given to the person as a present. i.e., I no longer have it. And I've got no footage for the rest of it. It was almost done at the last bit, but you didn't get to see me add the moss. You didn't get to see the finished product. I'll try and remedy that next time I'm through at my dad's, and try and remember and take a camera with me to film it. Hopefully that won't be mega long, but it could be. Sorry. Bye bye.